fraud that was happening in Minnesota. And last June, so now more than a year ago, I went to Minnesota to make a video about the fraud that was, or I actually went there to make a video about the rise of Islam. I had just been to the United Kingdom, and I was like, where's that happening here inside the United States? And it turned out Minnesota was a hot spot for the rise of Islam, and there was Christian churches being converted to mosques. And I was like, okay, this will make an interesting story. And when I get to Minnesota, I had some fans reach out to me, and they said, oh, finally someone is here to make a video on the fraud. I said, what are you guys talking about? They're like, oh, we got like these daycares. I'm a real estate agent, and I can't even tell people I'm selling the house to that. Right next door to them is an assisted living center where Somalis are being operating these adult daycares or these assisted livings, and nobody's showing up. The guy's actually a sex offender, and I can't tell my client that. I was like, what? I was in this gas station parking lot for like 2 hours, and she just kept telling me. I was like, okay. And I was like, well, just give me some people to talk to, and I'll interview and I'll make a video on it. And she had 10 friends lined up for me to interview. And the next morning, when it comes time to interview them, all of them back out. I was like, that's strange. Why would they back out? That is, like, if they really cared, like, why would they back out?